Hallie Foley in the circle for the Grenadiers here in game 2 as Chandler Hayes, the catcher, leads it off for the Trailblazers. And swings and misses. That is fouled off, 0-2. Foley on the season, 2-3 with a 1.93 ERA in her 12th appearance and 3rd start. There's a grounder to short. Roman on to first. 1 out.
Now batting the second baseman, number 17, Kristen Gardner.
Kristen Gardner, who finished game 1 in the circle, is back at second base here in game 2. Will be the batter.
Yeah, a lot of familiar names with different positions in this one for Ohio Christian.
The 0-1 pitch is in a strike. Foley doing a good job finding the zone here early. Roller to third. In time, 2 away. As one of the defensive changes here in game 2 for the Grenadiers. That's Caitlin Leister makes the play.
Yeah.
Macy Zink behind the plate.
And this is what kind of Hallie Foley does. Throws in some strikes, a lot of soft contact.
She delivers ball 1 to Bako. The 1-1 pitch. Grounder to short. Roman in time. That's a 1-2-3 inning for Foley and the Grenadiers. We move to the bottom of the first, scoreless. Walters, Bennett, and Olstrom lead off the bottom of the first for IU Southeast. Then it'll be Aaron Templeman, Macy Zink, the third baseman, Caitlin Leister. Katie Templeman bats 7th and plays center field. Cassie Rome is a shortstop, and Izzy Wright is the second baseman. And Walters swings and fouls off the first pitch she sees for strike 1. One and one.
Walters, .392 hitter, 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. Picked up an RBI in the first game, as many Grenadiers did.
That's in a strike, 1-2. As the wind has picked up a little bit here in game 2. 2-2. Lifted into center field. That hangs up for the out as Emma Hastings makes the play. One away here in the first. Now Brinley Bennett.
Bennett got that average up to 349 now. As we said, found that spot in left field.
Fly ball into left. Spittler makes the play for out number 2. Now Olstrom.
Big game. Game 1 for Autumn. Home run, double, RBI, infield single. Got that average up to, get this, 507.
Is that good?
It's pretty good.
Foul back, 0-2.
Sitting at 4 home runs and 29 RBIs now. Third of her hits going for extra bases.
Also pretty good.
Just about.
The 0-2 pitch. Foul tipped into the glove. That'll be out number 3. We move to the second, scoreless. Lexi King leads off the second. First baseman. Gets a piece of that one for strike 1. King, Spittler, and Metcalf due up for the Trailblazers.
Interesting to see here. I believe the first scoreless inning of the day for Ohio Christian.
Yep.
So
I think you're right.
Interesting to see how they will attack here. So they fell behind early last game.
The 1-1 pitch. It's low, 2-1. That's a strike. Ooh, nice pitch there for the strikeout. One away.
Now batting left fielder number 1, Haley Sterling.
Yeah. Hallie, really filthy off-speed stuff. You can see it on full display right there.
That's lifted into shallow right center. Templeman on the run makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting the right fielder number 29, Vanessa Metcalf.
Now Metcalf. That's a strike. Slow roller to third. Leicester in time in a quick 1-2-3 inning for Foley. We move to the bottom of the second, looking for the game's first run. Aaron Templeman, the designated player here in game 2, leads off the second. And she takes ball 1. Aaron Templeman, Macy Zink, Caitlin Leicester, 4-5-6 for the Grenadiers here in the second. That's high, 2-0.
Silverman got the batting average back over 300 to 304. Got 1 home run, 15 RBIs now.
And that is a 4-pitch walk.
Nothing to hit there.
Now batting the catcher number
So Zink will be the batter. And there will be a runner at first base, and that will be Quinlan Cunningham.
Now running at first base, number 22, Quinlan Cunningham.
Zink flies one into right, and that will be out number 1.
Now batting third baseman number 3, Caitlin Leicester.
Metcalf barely had to move to track that one down, so 1 away, and now the freshman Leicester. Runner goes, and that ball's going to get into center field. So a stolen base for Cunningham.
Yeah, that was very interesting because she didn't even get to second base. Almost obstruction over there. But safe regardless.
And may have had a shot at third if she had easier way to pop back up and move quickly, but got tangled up with the infielder there. 1-1 pitch. High 2-1.
Leister, a 294 hitter in 17 at-bats. Does have the 1 home run we saw at Jeffersonville High School.
The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Popped foul. Still 2-2. And now the count goes full. Fly ball into right center. No one's going to get there. That'll be a single. Cunningham moves to third, and Leister will move up to second on the throw home.
Now batting in center fielder number
We've got an
33,
injury, it looks like, on the dive.
Looks like maybe Metcalf. She's to her feet now, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, I think jammed the shoulder a little bit on the extension.
So she's being tended to. Leister with a single and advancing on the throw. Cunningham to third. And she's going to stay in the game.
Good to see. Great effort out there.
Yeah. Just hitting a no man's land there by Leister. Now Katie Templeman. She gets a bunt down, and it's a good one.
Oh, my goodness.
Everybody's going to be safe.
Nobody's
And
at second.
Templeman's running to second, and she's going to be in there safely. They threw to third to try and get Leister there, but
Cassie Roman.
a run batted in there for Templeman on a bunt, and she ends up at second.
Yeah, I mean, unbelievable bunt right there. Great job, and of course, nobody covering second base with the second baseman going to first, was able to slide into second. So a bunt base hit, advancing to second on the throw to third.
Now Cassie Roman with a couple runners in scoring position. Already homered once today. There's a ball.
We've seen some excellent bunts from the Grenadiers so far today, Stephen.
Izzy right with the one you can't really do any better in game one, and now a nice one by Katie Templeman. 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Misses 3-0. And there is a 4-pitch walk to load the bases.
For the aforementioned Izzy Wright.
Number 25, Izzy Wright.
Leister at third, Katie Templeman at second. Cassie Roman at first, one away for Izzy Wright. Ball one.
Burton lost the zone a little bit.
That is fouled away, strike one. Burton in a tough spot here for the freshman from Hillsboro, Ohio. Trying to limit the damage here. One run already in. That is a fly ball into left. Long run. That's caught. And that's not going to get anybody home. Not deep enough. Little basket catch there by the left fielder Spittler.
Starting pitcher in game one. Making a nice play out there down the line.
Now Mackenzie Walters trying to add some insurance for the Grenadiers here. Bases loaded. Fouled away, strike one.
Yeah, a situation that you really want to take advantage of here if you're a Grenadier.
The 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle, that's a base hit. One run will score. Here comes Katie Templeman. The throw's up the line, and she's out. So one run will score. But that'll be it, as the throw wasn't great, but it sent the catcher basically right into Templeman, who's able to apply the tag. Tiffany Buckmaster's going to argue and say she basically blocked the path to the plate there, but
And when on the throw, though, I'm not really sure what more you can do.
right, you got to give her a shot to catch the ball. So that'll end the inning. One run or two runs in the second, and after two, IU Southeast leads at 2-0. Top of the third rolls in here with IU Southeast up 2-0. First pitch swinging by Allen, and that's strike one. Swing and a miss, strike two. Allen, Steele, and Hastings due up. Oh, Frozer there. That's a strikeout. One away here in the third.
Now batting the designated player number 22, Carly Steele.
There's, in my opinion, the best pitch is a changeup. Just when it's executed perfectly, that thing is filthy.
Ball 1 to Hastings. 2-0. Three and 0. That is a blooper into left that hangs up there for Bennett. 2 outs.
Now batting center fielder number 11, Emma Hastings.
Yeah, just kind of a ball. Nice read by Bennett out there. Foley making quick work of this offense.
There's a bunt. Leicester charges, a throw is a little high and goes into right field. So base runner will be on and the inning will continue for Hayes.
Yeah, I mean, that was a very close play at first base regardless. Might have beat it out, but like you said, the throw being a little high puts a runner on.
Pulled foul for strike 1.
As we mentioned in Game 1, Hastings very dangerous on the base paths.
Lifted to center. Templeman under it, makes the catch and ends the inning. We move to the bottom of the third, 2-0. IU Southeast. Brinley Bennett leads off the third for the Grenadiers. And she does not swing at the first pitch and takes ball 1. She's not free swinging up there. She's not going to swing at anything.
There it is.
High fly ball into left, carrying at the track at the wall, and that will one-hop the wall. She's going to third. The throw is going to be in time, and she's tagged out. So it'll be a double and then a
Now batting right fielder number 19.
tag at third. A little aggressive there.
Yeah, it looked like Coach Buckmaster had the stop sign up, but good relay.
Yeah.
Perfect throw in. Got her at third.
Ball 1 to Ulstrom.
Don't really want to give away base runners with the middle of this lineup coming up.
You really don't. But at the same time, make the defense make a play, I guess. So
I was always told never make the first or the third out at third base. But regardless, Alstrom steps in now.
Fly ball into center. That'll be out number 2.
Now batting the designated player number 7, Aaron Templeman.
Hastings with the catch. Didn't have to move much there either. Now Aaron Templeman. The pitch is high, 1-0.
Might get a re-enter here.
Did Aaron not get re-entered?
As the DP, yeah. So we'll see. It's got pinch ran for her last time. So just clearing that up, make sure everything's good there.
So now the paperwork is done, and Templeman will step back in with a 2-0 count. Don't want any base hits taken off the board if she were to get on, and not have re-entered. Base runners in general. 3-0 to Templeman. There's a strike.
Yeah, we've seen that a time or two over the years. Failure to re-enter.
The 3-1 pitch. That's inside. Catches inside corner. 3-2.
Good bounce back from Burton there.
Popped up into over to the second baseman.
For the Grenadiers in the bottom of the third.
That's Gardner. She makes the catch and ends the inning. We move to the fourth, 2-0 IU Southeast. Gardner leads off the fourth and takes strike one.
Nice miss inside. 1-1 now. That hit her in the box.
So that's a foul ball.
They're going to argue that she was out of the box.
Yeah, that's the argument, but
It probably would be an easier call. field umpire's perspective there. Not sure they're going to ask. Not a bad idea. Both coaches jumped up right away, so that tells me they saw something.
Yeah.
But
So she was in the box. Foul ball. 1 and 2. The 1-2 pitch. It's inside. 2 and 2.
good pitch.
Swing and a miss. They'll throw down to complete the strikeout. 1 away.
Now batting the shortstop number 12, Tyler Becker.
It's now 3 strikeouts for Holly.
Chop foul for strike 1. As Bako will be the batter.
One of the few pauses in action we've had in this one.
Grounder to Leister. Fields it off a hop. Throws across. 2 out.
Now batting first baseman number 0, Lexi King.
And that ground ball to Leister there. It just goes to show you the position flexibility of this team a little bit. Macy moving from third base to catcher and having somebody to be able to fill in at third base while she goes behind the plate is very important.
A check swing foul for strike 1 by King. It drops in a strike, 0 and 2. Popped up. Will it stay in play? Yes. Walters comes over and makes the catch to end the inning up against the dugout. We move to the bottom of the 4th, 2-0 Grenadiers. Macy Zink leads off the 4th. Shows a late bunt. And takes a strike. 1-1. Zink Leister, Katie Templeman due up for the Grenadiers. Fly ball into right. Metcalf makes the catch for out number 1.
Now batting third baseman number 3, Caitlin Leister.
Leister will bat with 1 away. Popped up. King makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting the center fielder number 23, Katie Templeman.
Steven, I'm going to guess bunt right here.
I think so too. Good bunt in front of the plate, but a nice play defensively there by the catcher Hayes to pop out and make the play. A little low, but King makes the catch on the other end and ends the inning. We move to the 5th. Still 2-0. Spittler starts the 5th for Ohio Christian. Big swing and a miss for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Foul, or pulled inside the bag down the third base line. That'll be a base hit.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that one ricocheted off the glove or not, but just down the line regardless for a single.
Leister couldn't get there, and leadoff batter will be on.
It's number 8 on the thing, but she's number 5.
Riddick will be the batter. Fouled off the opposite way for strike 1.
Now batting number 8, Gracie Good.
It's low, 1-1. That's a strike, 1-2. Fouled away. That's strike 3 looking.
batting third baseman number 3, Jody Powell.
I think that pitch is working pretty all right today, Steven.
I would say so. One away here in the 5th. Fouled away for strike 1.
That ball might have been fouled off the bare hand of Macy Zink back there, but right back in there.
The 0-1 pitch. There's a bunt, and that's fouled off. Strike 2. Grounder to third, Leister to second. The catch isn't made. Everybody's going to be safe.
Now batting the designated player number 22, Carlos.
So the tying run is on base.
Yeah, that tried to lead Izzy right into the base there, but a low throw gets away. Now all of a sudden, Ohio Christian's got a runner in scoring position.
And the go-ahead run at the plate. In the form of Steele. She's behind a strike. Popped up into foul territory. Walters is over, makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting the center fielder number 11, Emma Hastings.
Good communication there. Walters called off Zink very early in that one. And you take stuff like that for granted sometimes.
But Macy hasn't caught in a while, and until this season, caught a little bit her freshman year, but the last 2 years, primarily either the shortstop or third baseman. Good job by the freshman Walters to take over there. That's a strike on the bunt. 0-2.
Macy's going to chase him back to second base herself out there. Nobody covering.
Ripped foul. The 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Ends the 5th for Ohio Christian and strands a couple. We move to the bottom of the 5th, still 2-0. Cassie Roman leads off the fifth for the Grenadiers and takes ball one. Drops in a strike, 1-1.
Much different game than last game.
Pitcher's duel. Two and one to Roman. That's a strike, 2-2.
Cassie very patient at the plate today. Drawn a couple walks. Another 2-2 count here.
And that is shot into right center field and not cut off. Roman's going to cruise into second with a stand-up double.
Now batting the second baseman, number 25, Izzy Wright.
Now, Izzy Wright.
Yeah, that ball was a rocket off the bat. No chance for the center fielder to cut it off, and that's an easy double for Cassie Roman. And Grenadiers, runners in scoring position with no outs. Another great bunt.
Right in front of the plate. She beats the throw. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Now Walters. Runner goes. That'll be a stolen base for Izzy Wright.
Now a big opportunity for the Grenadiers here. Can't let it go to waste, and they will not.
That is sent into left field. One run will score. Here comes Wright. The throw will not be in time, and it's an two RBI single for Walters, and she doubles the lead 4-0 IU Southeast.
Now batting the left fielder, number 38, Brinley Bennett.
Now Bennett will be the batter. Fly ball into right. Metcalf a couple steps back, makes the catch for out number one.
Now batting the right fielder, number 19, Autumn Olstrom.
See if they give Olstrom anything to hit here.
Got her swinging in the first.
Fly ball into left, carrying back at the track.
It's down.
And that is going to be off the wall. The catch is not made, and that'll be a double. So Spittler went back and couldn't make the play.
Yeah, it looked like kind of got to the warning track, misjudged where the wall was a little bit. But regardless, I believe we're going to have a runner at second base. Number 2, Elena Winsler.
So Winsler will be at second.
Now running at second base, number 2, Elena Winsler.
Now Templeman with a couple runners in scoring position. Ball one.
Big time opportunity here. Guy already got a couple.
Healthy swing there, 1-1. Two and one. Grounder to third, and then
Good fake.
Everybody's safe so far, but now we got a pickle. Runner at second, and a double play is going to. The run will count. You've got a double play there with a bunch of base running issues to end the fifth.
In the bottom of the fifth, 3 runs on 3 hits, and
Winsler will be tagged out to end the inning. We go to the fifth, or sixth rather, 5-0. Top of the sixth. After that disaster of a base running play, a line drive back to Hallie Foley for 1 out.
Kind of a,
second baseman, number 17, Kristen Gardner.
kind of a look of admiration right there. They kind of nodded to each other. Nice play, as that ball was scalded, but a nice job by Hallie Foley to secure it.
So 1 out. And Gardner will be the batter. Grounded foul. 1-1. That missed, 2-1. Drops in another strike. She's been liking that inside pitch. Later in at bats, that evens a count at 2-2.
Yeah, really nice job of even just attacking the zone, finding the spots.
And that's a line drive off the glove of Leister. And then Roman will try and fire across, but it won't be in time. That'll be a base hit.
Now batting shortstop, number 12, Kylie Thacker.
That would have been a heck of a play over there. A nice throw by Roman, but base hit.
Grounded back to Foley. That'll be on to second for the second out. So a fielder's choice, 1-6.
That's a force play, so interesting there.
I was wondering the same thing. Like, Cassie, what do you?
I'm not sure, she just didn't know where the base was and just wanted to make sure,
Yeah.
but regardless, an out.
2 away. Swing and a miss by King.
Just to clarify what I was talking about, 62 pitches, 51 strikes for Hallie Foley.
That'll work.
Pretty good.
Fly ball into center and carrying back at the track at the wall. It's gone. A 2-run home run for Lexi King, and Ohio Christian is on the board. It's 5-2.
Yeah, that 3 spot's mighty important right now.
Now batting number 1 in left fielder, Hillary Spittler.
And that'll bring in Hillary Spittler, the left fielder. So some life from the Ohio Christian offense. That pitch is going to be fouled away. 0-1 now.
That's a line drive through the hole at short. And maybe Ohio Christian's figured something out here.
Yeah, that's a pretty good mound visit by Macy Zink right there. Ohio Christian starting to center up some pitches from Foley. As the 3 spot, mighty important in the last half inning by the Grenadiers, is the tying run is now on deck for the Trailblazers. This is Gracie Riddick. Came in as a defensive replacement, right field.
Reddick takes ball 1. That's a strike. Nice change up there by Foley. Foul ball. Swing and a miss ends the inning. We move to the bottom of the 6th. Now 5-2, IU Southeast. Zink leads off the 6th. And shoots one in the left. That'll be a base hit. So the leadoff batter is on for the Grenadiers.
Now batting at third baseman number 3, Caitlin Leister.
Now Leister.
That ball was scalded. First pitch swinging, and left fielder didn't even move. Just one hopper right to her. So Zink's on. Wonder if maybe Zink steals.
Takes
Nothing
ball
there.
1. Two and 0. Three and 0.
Leister reaches here. I imagine we'll see a sacrifice bunt.
There's a strike.
Sippelman's put down some good ones today.
Popped up. Hayes makes the catch for out number 1. Not the easiest play in the world. Able to locate that, get under it.
Looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Grenadiers, number 6, Kendall Brown.
So Kendall Brown will be the pinch hitter for Katie Templeman.
Yeah, I imagine, like I said there, if 2 runners on, I imagine they bunt them over, but with the power of Kendall Brown, a chance to do some damage here.
So Zink at first with 1 away, and Brown the batter. Grounder to third. They'll go to second, and the out will be made as Gardner's able to jump and come down on the bag. 2 away.
Another force out that they decided to tag over there. So very interesting. You kind of saw Gardner after she caught it, stepped on the bag in the tag. She's like, "Oh, I just should have just stepped on the bag." That's all they needed to do to get the out.
Now Roman with 2 away. That's a strike. Fly ball into shallow right center. Gardner makes the catch and ends the inning. We move to the 7th. Grenadiers 3 outs away from a sweep. Allen leads off the 7th. Kendall Brown will stay in and play center field for the Grenadiers. Fly ball into shallow right center field, and a sliding catch by Olstrom to come over and make the play. 1 out. She doesn't just hit home runs.
Now batting the designated player, number 22, Carla Steele.
Nice job by Olstrom. Getting it to it. It's really tough to make those catches when you're sliding.
And hanging on, now Steele with 1 out. 1 out. He's ahead 1-0. Steele and then Hastings due up here in the 7th as the Trailblazers try to come back here. That's a strike. Grounder, Leister makes the play. 2 out.
Now batting the center field, number 11, Emma Hastings.
And a late granting of time there to Hastings, but it is granted, so no pitch.
Yeah, very interesting. You really don't see times granted that late normally. But no harm.
Bunt. Walters ends the game on to right. Great defense all afternoon by IU Southeast. And the Grenadiers end the sweep. 13-1 in game 1 and 5-2 in game 2. Allie Foley gets a complete game win. She now evens her record at 3-3 on the season. The Grenadiers are now 15-10 and 9-1 in conference play. Ohio Christian 5-13 and 3-7 in the River States Conference. We'll be back tomorrow as Point Park comes to town to take on the Grenadiers. Until then, for Logan Stevens, I'm Stephen Oots, and good afternoon from the Cutter Sports Complex.